In this video, we're going to look at the best cell phone plans of 2021. There's a lot of plans out there and a lot of choices depending on how much data you need, what features mean the most to you, and how much you're willing to spend. Hi, I'm Max, and I like to make videos about cell phone plans so I can help others pay as little as possible on their phone service. I do this by testing out carriers, updating you on the latest news in the cell phone plan industry, and round up the best cell phone plans to show you. I'm going to briefly explain how cell phone plans work in case you're new to this fascinating topic. There are 4 major networks in the US: Verizon, AT&T, Sprint, and T-Mobile. All of these network operators, except for Sprint since they merged with T-Mobile, offer high-end cell phone plans. These are the ones that usually cost $70 to $80 to $90 per month. These carriers sell expensive service because of all the costs associated with operating stores, building cell phone towers, and buying expensive advertising. Not everyone can afford these insanely priced plans, and as a result, these networks are never operating at maximum capacity. To make up for this, the 4 major networks do 2 things. First, they create flanker brands. These are brands owned and operated by the big carriers to target a lower-end demographic. For example, AT&T's flanker brand is Cricket. AT&T tries to target higher-end consumers with expensive unlimited plans, while Cricket tries to focus on those who don't want to spend a crazy amount of money on their phone service. Another example would be T-Mobile and their flanker brand Metro by T-Mobile. Again, T-Mobile targets high-end customers, while Metro targets budget-minded ones. The second strategy is to lease network access to smaller carriers called MVNOs. MVNO stands for Mobile Virtual Network Operator, and these are small carriers that can't necessarily build their own network and instead use the already established ones from Verizon, AT&T, Sprint, and T-Mobile. Mint Mobile comes to mind here, as they're a popular, affordable carrier on the T-Mobile network. They can only afford to offer 3 gigs for $15 because they pay T-Mobile a small amount of money for access to their network, and because they pay so little, they can pass the low cost to their customers, among other money-saving strategies. The same is true for all other carriers on all their networks. They usually can offer cheaper service because they don't have physical stores, rely on video tutorials and self-help articles for customer support, and don't offer real unlimited plans. So now that you know how cell phone plans work, here are the best cell phone plans of 2021. I'll be dividing the plans based on the type of user and how much data. I'll include plans for the light user with minimal amounts of talk, text, and data. Average user plans include unlimited talk and text with 3 to 5 gigs of data. Data Guzzler plans include unlimited talk and text with 10 gigs of data. And to finish it off, I'll show you the best plans with unlimited everything. Starting with the light user on the Verizon network, I'm recommending Ting. Ting updated their plans a few months ago, and I think they're very good. The plan shown here is called Ting Flex, and the way it works is you pay $10 a month for talk and text and $5 per gig of data. This plan is ideal for light users who use about 1 to 2 gigs of data, as average to more than average usage can get expensive. As an alternative, you may consider this 12-month plan from TracFone. Now there are a lot of options here, but we're going to focus on this $125 yearly plan here. You get 1,500 minutes of talk, 1,500 text messages, and 1.5 gigs of LTE data. The data renews each month, and if we divide $125 by the 12 months that the plan lasts, it comes out to $10.42 per month, which is a pretty good deal. On the AT&T network, I'm recommending Red Pocket. This plan actually runs on all 4 networks, so you can choose the one you want to use. It includes 1,000 minutes of talk time, unlimited text, and 1 gig of data. The plan does not include unlimited 2G data, which means your data will be shut off when the allotment is used up. On Sprint, the best plan is a tie between the Red Pocket $10 plan that we just looked at and Twigbee. With Twigbee, you get 300 minutes of talk, unlimited text, and a gig of data for $15. While some essential features like visual voicemail and in-picture messaging are supported, others like Wi-Fi calling and voice over LTE are not at this time. Twigbee is currently running a great promotion where you get 50% off your first 6 months of service, so this is a great time to try them out for yourself and see if it works for you. On the T-Mobile network, I'm recommending Tello. Now, if you're a recurring viewer of my channel, you might remember me recommend Tello on the Sprint network. However, they have switched to the T-Mobile network. The plans are the same, which means that this great $10 1 gig plan is simply moved to a network with better coverage. All current Tello customers on the Sprint network can currently stay with the network they already have or upgrade to the new one. Next, let's move on to plans for the average user. On the Verizon network, I'm once again recommending Ting. Their Ting Set plan includes unlimited talk and text with 5 gigs of data. You get all the essential features and 100 megabytes of domestic roaming data. Also on the Verizon network is US Mobile. Their 3.5 gig plan is incredible value at $15 per month. I have an in-depth video covering US Mobile's new plans that I'll have linked in a card. On the AT&T network, Red Pocket is the best option, offering 8 gigs of data for just $20 a month with 12-month bulk pricing. This plan is also offered on 3 other networks in case AT&T's coverage isn't strong in your area. If you don't want to pay for a bulk plan, then you can consider Red Pocket's $19 3 gig plan or a plan from Pure Talk. On Sprint, Twigbee remains the best option, offering up unlimited talk and text with 5 gigs of data for $25. On T-Mobile, the best plans are from Mint Mobile. I use Mint personally, so I know the service is good. The 3 gig plan is just $15 with the 12-month bulk pricing, originally introduced by Mint. If you need more than 3 gigs of data, you can bump up to their 8 gig plan for $5 more with the same 12-month bulk pricing. For the data Guzzler section, I'm mainly focusing on plans that include a large amount of data for people who might have otherwise considered an unlimited plan. First, I'm recommending US Mobile. This is another one of their new plans offering 30 gigs of data for $30. Red Pocket also offers 20 gigs of data for $30 on the AT&T and Sprint networks with 12-month bulk pricing. If you're not into bulk pricing, you can still get a great monthly deal from Red Pocket where you get 10 gigs of data for $30. And finally, we have Mint Mobile with 12 gigs for $25 if you pay for 12 months up front. Next, we have the unlimited plan section. I'm going to start with the best value unlimited plans, and later on I'll show you the best premium offerings. On Verizon, I'm recommending Visible. They're one of the best unlimited plans out there with unlimited deprioritized data. Deprioritized means that your speeds may be slow during times when the network is busy, so it's best if you're in an area where the Verizon network doesn't get congested. Also with this plan, you get unlimited hotspot. Now Visible says the hotspot is capped at 5 megabits per second speed. However, I've seen people bypass that limit, so I don't know how strict that speed cap is. If you're looking for a great family plan for a group of people, however, US Mobile offers the best option at $110 for 4 lines, plus 2 streaming services for free from this list. On AT&T, the best unlimited plans come from AT&T Prepaid. $50 a month gets you their unlimited plan, which includes unlimited deprioritized data and the option to add on hotspot. However, I personally think you'll get better value from their Unlimited Plus offering, with 22 gigs of priority data and 15 gigs of hotspot included. This 22 gigs of prioritized data means that unlike the $50 plan, your speeds are prioritized higher, so you shouldn't notice speeds slowing down as much. Another thing I like about all of AT&T's plans is the fact that you can use your current plan in Mexico and Canada for free with no international roaming charges. On Sprint, the best plan is from Boost Mobile with 35 gigs of LTE data before throttle 2G speeds. This is a fake unlimited plan similar to the plans in the previous category, but that's pretty much the only option on the Sprint network at this point thanks to the T-Mobile and Sprint merger. On the T-Mobile network, Mint Mobile offers 35 gigs of data for $30 with the bulk pricing, or if you want a real unlimited plan, Metro by T-Mobile will be your best bet at $50 a month for 35 gigs of prioritized data. So you can see on screen these amazing value unlimited plans. But now let's compare them to the best, most premium plans the industry has to offer. Yeah, they're expensive. You can immediately see how insane these prices are compared to the very similar ones from smaller MVNOs. Like, come on, $90 a month? Who pays that much for cell phone service? That's ridiculous. So, what did we learn? For one thing, Sprint plans weren't as good this year compared to previous years. This is mainly because a lot of great carriers like Tobu have moved to the T-Mobile network. Even Sprint themselves stopped offering service and merged their company with T-Mobile in August of 2020. The only reason the Sprint network still exists as a separate network is because it takes many years for T-Mobile to merge their network with Sprint. Also, many carriers and plans use the bulk pricing model. The main reason they do this is so you're committed to staying with a plan long term, and because the carriers are reassured you'll stay with them, they'll give you a discount on your service. And the most important thing to take away from this video is you can find a cell phone plan that suits your needs for less money, potentially saving you over $1,000 per year. So those were the best cell phone plans of 2021. Thank you so much for watching. I'll have links to all these plans in the description below. And if you're interested in the latest in the cell phone plan industry, check out my news site, Your Plan, also linked below. And with that said, I'm Max, and I want to help you save money on your phone bill. And I'll see you in the next video.